first thing we're gonna look at is a Kimura from the bottom. It's a very dangerous, very difficult position because it's always there and new guys find it very difficult to resist. So here we are, guys. This is called, you new guys, this is half guard, right? This is a $20 hooker. This is half guard. Now he has got his hand down here. He's gonna either try to go cross face, he's gonna try, whatever he's gonna do to try and flatten me out. I see that beautiful hand sitting there and it just looks so pretty that I go here and I wrap up my Kimura and then he grabs his thigh and I get here. And I burn myself out and go, man, I really wanted that Kimura, right? But if you guys look, I'm gonna show you a trick to hitting the bottom side Kimura in a way where it's pretty much a wrap. What's gonna happen is you're here, and as you're here, he thinks he's safe. He doesn't care, but I want you to look at my feet, guys. My feet, come off you, back just a little bit. My ankle on my foot will push his leg and hook it with this foot. You see it? Now, when I wrap up my Kimura here and he grabs the inside of his thigh, I reap his knee. And now that gives me the angle and the pressure that I need. He can no longer sit back on it. It's one of these things you gotta really try, because when you realize, so you're telling me, if I go like this, I can't take it out, but if I go like this, yep. It's exactly what I'm telling you.
I don't have my weight on my leg.
He has no ability to plant because I'm reaping his ankle. Now the biggest thing, come forward please, without grabbing the Kimura. God, watch my legs, guys. It's not here. It's as close to ankle as possible, all the way down. I want to feel the point of his ankle. Now I'm feeling it because I know what it feels like, and this is again what we talked about with jiu-jitsu so many times, learning how to feel body parts with other body parts. I shouldn't have to see it or feel it. I know that I got the point of my ankle on his ankle, and I roll my ankle along, and I reap. See how that makes him come forward? He loses his ability to put his weight down here. All right, so let's try that and come back. One, two, three. If you newer guys, what makes a Kimura, stand up please, what makes a Kimura dangerous is you get a big, strong guy with big, thick shoulders, and you put the Kimura in, turn around, and you're to this angle, and the guy's already tapping, right? But you get some guys, real thin guys, Justin, man, they can almost tap and scratch the back of their head. So that, that's the place that you have to look for. This is the most important detail on this position, guys. This here, normal, everybody's got this, we understand this. Go back to my legs again, guys. Let me show you how you do this. Now, some guys, when you set the Kimura, they're gonna put their leg right underneath them. Tuck that up under you. Your right ankle. Put it under your butt, basically. Your right ankle.
Your left ankle.
My left ankle. Oh.
No.
Wait.
That's his left ankle.
So right ankle. It's right ankle.
Right. You see how they hide it like that? A lot of guys do that, in which case, you're gonna have to move him a little bit. So you're gonna be using the shin to move him and then hand it off like that. So there's a little bit of experience there that goes on, but I wanna show you, give me your ankle there a second. It's not this, guys. Your ankle stays on the mat, you go as close to his ankle as you can, and you just ride it along. And now, if he's really strong and he has his hand in there, no problem. Sweep him, and out over the top. Well, that'll happen a lot of times, but either way, if you keep that ankle on the mat, and you're reaping. We looked at this when we looked at the Bushesha knee bar. It's not opening the leg, it's reaping the leg. All right, and that's what makes him move. We got that part, right? So let's now look at our counter, which is kind of my favorite. I probably won more matches and more tournaments with this position. Junior, my coach, taught me this one time when I did this. I was getting him in a Kimura, and he reversed it, and I was like, how the heck did you just do that? So what happened was, I'm in Junior's half, I'm I'm where Jason is, and Junior goes like this. And I thought, okay, he's baiting me. Either that or he's testing me. Because when you go to a high-level black belt, you don't know whether they're setting you up or trying to teach you a lesson. And you're probably never going to find out, because if you do get him in something, he's just going to go, oh, I was just trying to teach you something. Black belts are liars. They're all liars. So I get this deep Kimura, and I set it in so deep like this, and he makes like, oh, he can't get it out. But then he does the craziest thing, guys. He takes his hand, he puts it on my hip, and then he drives his shoulder under my armpit. Boom. And he reverses it. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use somebody with a little skinnier arms, because I'm afraid I'm going to hurt you, Joey.
Yeah. It felt like you might have been slipping off.
Yeah, I was afraid because your arm felt tight.
You're yanking it up.
So again, we're here, we're working this, he's pulled half or whatever, I bait him. He gets it nice and deep. I wait till he's up high on my elbow. Guys, come around the other side. A lot of times when a guy doesn't want you to hit the Kimura, he's only going to give you the bottom part of his arm. So you get it there, and he's going to block his arm there. That way, when you start to torque it, when you start to torque it, you're going to pull out and you're going to smash him. You follow what I'm saying? But with this thing here, you let him get it deep, you put your elbow all the way down, then, again, you take the hand and you control the hip. Because you don't want him doing that drill that we did. What drill did we just do? Boom, back take, and whatever else, right? We don't want him to do that. So we control his hip. Gets his Kimura deep. I usually put my head over here. I might even tickle him a little bit with that thing. I get this here. And when he has it nice and tight, I make believe I'm trying to pull out. He strengthens it, and now I change my whole trajectory. I drive upwards and smash his face. You see it? I'm not letting go of his leg. And then my arm, the arm that he's attacking, pulls straight up.
Oh, yeah.
It's really nasty, guys.
Deep in that shoulder.
Yeah, it's tight as all get out. You need to see it? You got it?
I'm good.
You guys want to try it now? We'll detail it. 1, 2, 3. Uno y dos. We're going to have to wait. Go ahead. Robert, can I borrow you, please? So super important to just get the couple details. Please, guys, remember that this is not, which arm? This is not near as easy as it looks. It has a lot of moving parts to it, and you don't want to screw this up. So the guy on top here is really baiting. I let him get as deep as he can, as high on my elbow as possible, right? I want him to think he's got it. I'm sitting low. Now I'm not doing it to that, oh crap, I blew it. You know, I don't want to do that. I keep my elbow pointing down. He thinks all he has to do is make it tighter. Now, wait here, guys. Look how I'm having him on his side. The biggest mistake that everybody's doing is they're going like this and trying to flatten the guy out. And that'll work about 50% of the time. But let me show you what works 100% of the time. I hold his hip so he can't do that Kimura, not sweep, what's it called? Kimura trap setup, the T Kimura. I drive my shoulder and smash his face. And I keep him on his side. I then keep my arm bent. You guys see what I'm doing?
Yes.
I'm not flattening him, I'm smashing him. He's gonna be like that. Now all of a sudden when he went from here to strength, his elbow crosses this plane where he goes, how did I just lose all the power here? And that's from me driving my shoulder up here, folding it right on top of his face. And now for you new guys, or you guys that have friends that you're doing this with, you can't be nice to the guy's face. It's like, sorry, this is jiu-jitsu, we'll drink beer after or whatever, but I'm smashing your face now. You guys understand? Mm-hmm. You want to see what I just did? Come here. You want me to do to you? Do you want to see what it's like? Is that why you did that?
Well, I will do that. Yeah, it is.
And really, this is one of the positions also that you have to feel it done to you before you realize. So I'm here, he gets this Kimura, I point my elbow down, and what I'm doing is I'm making him think I'm trying to defend it, and he's making it tighter and tighter and tighter. See it? I grab his hip, I smash his face, I keep my arm, I come over here. The danger here is if I move my hand, let go, he gets his arm out. So I don't want to do that. Grab it again. So I bend it, and then I start to just move my body like this.
Can I show another fun submission?
Please do. Add to it.
Extra. So, can I use you, bro? Just like an extra additional move. So, same position. We're here. Instead of getting this finish, we can just pass guard, and come around, step, pivot, and go for the arm bar.
Traditional Kimura reversal. Do it again.
Right.
One motion. Athleticism, technique. This is an all.
So it's the same position.
Just show them how not to release that elbow.
Right, I will. So it's all the same position. Hand on the hip. I'm driving forward, and I try to clear my legs. Once I clear my legs, I replace my knee, my right knee up towards his face because I'm gonna pivot. So I'm gonna go here, and then this left leg I'm gonna put right here. Plant, and then I'm gonna rotate. As I'm rotating, I'm gonna start to open up his arm. And if you can, keep your hand like this because I don't have a grip and I don't want to lose his arm. So this acts like a little stop as I'm rotating. And then I come.
Good technique.
Go to the break.
Good technique. That's a free bonus one.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.